Back in 2019, I was living in Europe because I had to. My mom was working there, and I had to finish my second half of sixth grade there. And I made some friends, and they were talking about this game called Geometry Dash, of which I had no idea. And so I looked it up, and one of the first videos I saw was this dude beating a level called Bloodbath. And it was so cool. He was so good. Everyone was like giving him praise. Everyone was, saying how good he was, and he was like, "Wow, this is the hardest level in the game, and I just beat it." And I was like, "Huh, that's super cool. What if I could do that?" And so I downloaded Geometry Dash, and I started going through the main levels, and eventually I beat them all except for the demons, of course. And I kept playing online levels, and I kept just going back to the extreme demon category and just screwing around, hoping for something because I wanted to be as cool as that dude who beat Bloodbath, right? And of course, I even tried Bloodbath myself. Couldn't do it. But, what are you going to do on mobile? And then eventually, I got it on my computer about 2020-ish, 2021. So at this point, I've been playing the game for 2 years, and then I finally beat my first demon. And then it took me another year or so to beat my first medium demon, or my first easy demon, and then I went and beat my first medium demon. And then a few years passed after that, still playing the game, still working, and then I beat my first hard demon, Jawbreaker. And then surprisingly, 2 weeks later, um, I beat my first insane demon, and that was 9 months ago. And now I'm here. I just beat an extreme demon. I just did the thing I said I was going to do when I started playing this game. This has been a goal of mine for the past 6 years, and I finally did it. And I am so happy and so proud to show you guys what the last 800 hours or so in this game, this is what I have to show for it. So I proudly present Actiu, my first Extreme Demon. So it's the day after. I beat it, and I have a few thoughts. I'm at a point in this game where if I don't do anything more substantial, then I'm okay with that. If I don't beat anything harder, I'm okay with that. If I don't do anything else that's like worth noting in this game, I'm okay with that because in the end, I had a goal. I set out to do it about 7 years ago, and now it's finally done. I finally did it after all these years, 800 something hours, right, in this game. My Steam says 600, but played the game for a good year or so before that, so that's got to be worth something, right? Um, yeah, it's over. I beat an extreme demon. I did what I wanted to do in this game, and that's why I'm okay if I do nothing else substantial in this game. Of course, I'm going to keep playing, but if I can't do anything else, then that's quite all right. Um, for those out there who supported me, you know who you are. Thank you. I could not have done this without you. This is a huge, huge, huge milestone for me in Geometry Dash. Um, and yeah, it's finally over. We'll see if anything else comes of this game. But that's for the future. So thanks everybody.